So some of you may be looking at this lovely sketch of a tiger and thinking to yourself, heck, I'd like to have that sketch. You know, maybe I could frame that, hang it on the wall. Why won't Gilead sell me that sketch? I tell you what, I will give you this sketch. I will give it to you for free right after I'm through destroying it. And that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to destroy this sketch. I've got a sheet of transfer paper on top of a wooden board that I'm going to paint this tiger on. So I'm going over my sketch with a ballpoint pen. Nothing special, nothing fancy. This is all very cheap and affordable art supplies. The board, in fact, was free. I found it on the ground. Sanded it down, primered it with some primer paint from Home Depot. The newsprint that I did my sketch on, very cheap paper, very lightweight, non-durable paper. This ballpoint is almost going right through it, so the sketch is quite destroyed at this point. It's quite ruined. But the good part of all that is that you don't get hung up on going slow and careful and being conservative with your drawing because you're afraid that you'll ruin some expensive art supplies. And that kind of tends to happen with a lot of artists. I know it happened with me when I put down an expensive paper or canvas or something and then sat down with my ink or paint and said, oh man, whatever I do, don't screw it up. This cost me a lot of money. That leaves you really hung up and inhibited and unwilling to take chances. Very conservative artwork and it shows. It shows lack of confidence when you do produce a drawing. People are going to look at it and they're going to think, I don't know, it's just kind of dull, kind of boring, middle of the road, this guy was playing it safe when he did that. And I don't want to play it safe, I want to have fun. Go forward, boldly. So, just doing this drawing, having a good time, screwing the whole thing up. Because up until now, this thing has cost me a couple of pennies, total. Not sure if I just already went over that. I guess I did. Put some whiskers. Oh, I just tore a hole right through the paper. Gosh darn it. I don't care. I'm throwing this paper away. I'm not throwing it away, actually. I'm recycling it. Could either go in the recycle bin, or it's most likely to wind up in my barbecue pit, start a fire with. Unless you really do want it, even after it's all torn up. In which case, I will happily give it to you. This is pretty much how I start all my paintings. Sketch it out on newsprint. Fast and loose and wild and free, uninhibited, because I'm not spending any money and I don't feel all hung up and scared about it. Just going to peel this back. Make sure I get all my parts in. I think I did. Now that doesn't show up really bold and strong just yet, but that's the beginning of my painting. So, there you go. That's the piece of artwork that I'm going to care about and that I'm going to offer for sale. And so this thing, this is an art. This is a tool, just like this ballpoint pen that I just threw on the floor. This is not a work of art. This is a tool for making a work of art. This is going to be my work of art. And that's how it is. If you love these videos, support my Patreon for $1, $5, $10. less than you spend on a cup of coffee every month. That will keep me alive, keep me in art supplies, and keep this little fun and games going. All right. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.